Hey, my babies. I always say to trust your own intuition because it'll never steer you wrong. And it is actually key for using your discernment. Now, people can always say nice things to us and they can do nice things for us. But one thing that we should always rely on is how our energy responds to it. So let's say that you're having an exchange with someone or you're witnessing an exchange and it's not an argument or anything, but it's something about it that just didn't land right and it's sitting very, very weird in your spirit. It's not sitting right. That's because it's not supposed to, and it's for one of two reasons. The first is a disrespectful revelation, and I have a perfect example for this. So I know a lady who does not speak any English. Her first and only language is Spanish, but one day she was witnessing an exchange between two people in English, and although it wasn't an argument, the one person that was talking was actually speaking in a tone that is similar to the one that I'm speaking in now. But something about it didn't feel right to her. And although she wanted to mind her business and not get involved, her spirit would not let her let it go. So she pulls out her phone and voice records it to save it for later to have someone translate it for her. When the translation happens, it was in fact a very wrong conversation. And no, it wasn't directed at her. That was an example of a disrespectful revelation. And also, this is even more perfect because for her, overthinking was not an option because she didn't understand what was being said. So she had no other choice but to rely on her own intuition, and she surrendered to it. The second reason why something might not be sitting in your spirit, and this is where the real work comes in, because now you have to do an assessment and check in with yourself, because this may not be a disrespectful revelation so much so as it is an irritated shadow. Is it wrong because this is an ugly shade that's being exposed, or somebody said something to you that you did not like, but you actually needed to hear it? This is an irritated shadow. And for whatever reason, the divine chose to use this person to show you that reflection of yourself so that you can do some self-work. This is actually discernment in action, and it takes a lot of work. I know that it can be tough sometimes, but surrender to it and stop overthinking, because one thing that you can bet your last check on is that your spirit, your own inner God spark, when you surrender to it and you build your trust in yourself, I promise you it will never steer you wrong. I hope this helps. I love you.